It's in the central plaza. I think we should change clothes. Oh, yeah, you know, like we've gone through this game using quite like basic clothes. We haven't really moved around. I think now is the perfect time to go
clothes shopping.
Yeah, because you know we're only going to be here for 12 more hours. We might as well get the most out of it. And actually, to be fair, like I haven't really explored this area that well, so it's good idea to go. Holy fucking shit! What the? What?
And you immediately find a gremlin mask.
That's horrifying. His mouth sticks through it. Okay, yeah, no. No. That is horrifying. Let's see what else is in here. I got boomerangs, so we use some sorts. Sorry, it's my fault. Novelty mask, that's what it's called. Novelty mask. No, that is a demon.
It literally is.
Give you 100 PP each time, I like that. Good 100 PP. So, I am being very nonchalant about the fact that I'm going to be going over against soldiers in a few seconds.
Yeah, it's kind of you're caught halfway between a zombie apocalypse and a mass exodus at the moment.
So I'm finding it hard to give a shit. Like, these guys are just like, oh, we're going to kill you, it's going to be so terrible.
So you're putting your best frock on.
Yeah, drop the guitar, drop the guitar. Let's see what other ones there are.
Yeah.
Amazing, a brown suit. Woo. Oh, God damn it. We need to do a smash cut of him doing this, like, all of these like, slut drops, because Jesus Christ, he does a lot of them.
He does.
I really wish you could cancel out the animation. I know if you get hurt, it cancels out. Ooh. Sharp dresser achievement. Really? Oh look! The face for the achievement, the picture of the achievement is Kendall.
Huh.
Okay, this is where... is this where Thingy was? No, it wasn't. What's her face? I was thinking this might be where really, really creepy Thingy was. Oh look, there's a business lady suit. Are you gonna...
Yeah, of course
Frank.
he is.
Perfect.
You know, I'm gonna stick to this for a bit, because I can't be bothered doing the animation again. Refined beauty and style. Yes. Oh my god. Do you know how I think I look like? The woman from The Weakest Link.
Yes, Anne Robinson.
Hello, Anne Robinson! Oh my god!
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Yeah, we need to see all the clothes. Look, it's my... I'm innocent, you know. I'm a waif.
Perfect.
Perfect. That's one thing that actually kind of annoyed me about Dead Rising 3. Dead Rising 1 and 2, Chuck and Frank don't really care about what you dress them in, and we'll go over the top with the... oh shit.
Yeah, this is... yeah.
Oh, she's chick. That's what happens when you watch it. That's what happens to unruly gentlemen.
So much for special forces.
Well, no one can fight against...
No one can fight against a cross-dressing man with a mannequin body who recharges himself with milk.
I was more going to say no one can fight against Reginald. Like,
oh, for Reginald.
Calm down. Oh, this is the start of the game. Yeah, it's the entrance point.
Yeah. Nice little full circle.
Yeah, we never really like
did much here.
Yeah. So is that all the special forces? Oh no. Reginald's about to break. What's with this weird camera? Yeah, sorry, going back to what I was saying. Like, Frank and Chuck in the second one both go along with the fact that if you want to dress them as women, or dress them up, like what's it called, dress them in women's clothes,
Yeah.
they're completely fine with that, and they go with it and they have fun with it. And so they're kind of, you know, they're open with their sexuality. Now, the guy from Dead Rising 3, Nick, he groans if you put him in anything that isn't normal clothes. And he groans especially if you put him in women's clothing. And I find that irritating.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, come on.
It's kind of ruining the fun.
Yeah. Especially since it's just like, he seems like such a more boring character compared to the next one.
Yeah, true.
I mean, he's the strongest character in the series. Like, he's the most versatile. He kills, like, thousands he can kill thousands of zombies in seconds. Why did you immediately get into this?
This is one thing I will say that about this game that I've actually kind of noticed, that with the exception of a few which have been absolute standout moments in the game, I would probably say that perhaps one of the weakest parts of this game is its boss fights. With the exception of a couple which are absolutely exceptional, like I think the actual characterization brought forward in the Cliff boss fight is fantastic. I do really like the Adam Clown boss fight. Like, the actual stuff you get from them is really is both really helpful and really productive and really sort of like developing.
Right.
Like, it shows you just how far over the edge these people were pushed. But a lot of the boss fights were literally done in seconds.
Yeah, but that's because I'm being a dick and deciding to do it with Reginald. Basically, that's because I was cheesing the boss. That's my fault, not the game's. Because I'm here using like the cheesiest and the strongest. Oh, I took that picture. Okay. The cheesiest and the strongest one. So it's not necessarily the boss fight's fault.
At the same time, I felt like some of the bosses have definitely been, you know, a little bit underwhelming. Some of them have been fantastic.
They've been highs and they've been
very lows. Yeah, I'll say that what for me, if I were to recommend the game to anybody, it would be play the game solidly for an entire hour and experience just going around the map, sort of like taking out countless zombies. If you can enjoy that, then you'll enjoy the game for as long as it lasts, because that is the majority of the game. I will say that it's, while it is repetitive, it's repetitive in a good way, in that the formula is a very effective one. There are zombies there, go and get rid of them. And you don't necessarily have to just mow down every zombie in your way. You can then just find your way around them. There are different ways to achieve your goals rather than just following one map marker to the next. And there are quite interesting side quests.
Yeah, like you can plan your own routes.
Yeah, I am definitely a fan of this game now that we're coming to the close of it. I'm not sure whether I would buy it I'm not sure whether I would buy it myself. I'm almost certain I would, because I do want to experience sort of like just playing through this on my own as well. I do. It's a weird one for me, because I've really loved how the story has evolved. I really love the fact that it's managed to change its tone so effectively without losing momentum.
Yeah. Also, there's more soldiers here.
Yeah, there's the lag hitting.
Yeah. I've never used this weapon, pickaxe. So what's it called? I'm going to try and find all the a load of different weapons that I haven't shown off because I've just been focusing on getting the game. Like I've been focusing on doing the main missions and saving survivors rather than showing off. Like I think that I personally believe I've showed off a decent amount of the game and I've got through it consistently. And if you want to beat the game, I think using what I did while using stuff like the mini chainsaw or the what do we call it? The mannequin torso specifically. Legendary soldier achievement. Okay, I don't know why we got a legendary soldier achievement. I'll have to look at that in a second. But like, and so I'm just gonna I'm gonna spend the last bit of it wandering about trying to find the stuff that I never really showed off. Like I know there's the sports stall. There's a few weapons I didn't show off. I kind of want to. For example, I didn't show this off, but it's the hockey stick via hockey pucks.
Nice.
Like the other sports stall, which I kind of want to show off as well because some of them are like, interesting. Like one of them is kind of iconic for this game. You mastered the somersault kick. Okay, I want to know how to do the somersault kick, because if I remember correctly, the somersault kick has a really, really cool effect. Jump, press A, and then immediately press X. Okay. Yeah, you do a somersault and kick off a zombie's head. That's cool. I like it. So it's a really, really powerful. You let the zombies in. What the hell? I could do these, but I'm not going to. But like, oh, there's a PP sticker.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Another thing I'm kind of irritated by is I think there's one in this game. I haven't found the wheelchair, which irritates me. Oh look, we need food. And we're in the food court. Perfect. Surprise! Oh, that guy was really resistant. Now I'm taking a lot of damage because I'm being an idiot and I'm not like dodging or anything. But you know, I think since we've got 11 health, we can kind of. Wait, what happens if you mix milk with milk? No. Terrifying combination, I know. Oh, quick step. Good to know. Oh, there's something else I need to show off, actually. Which one does it? Is it this one? Yes, it's this one. Put uncooked pizza in the microwave. You get golden brown pizza. And if you keep certain foods in your inventory too long, they will go off. And would you fuck off? Thank you. Sorry.
So that was the crane fly again. Oh, sorry, no correction. 1 of 2.
But yeah, the if you have food in your inventory that can go off and spoil, it can spoil in your inventory if you have it in there too long. If you have frozen food in your inventory, it will melt if you keep it in your inventory too long. There's lovely little things like that I just find amazing, that you just don't expect in these sorts of in this game. You wouldn't expect them to actually put the effort into have stuff like frozen food and stuff interact with the time mechanic.
I would say that there's been a lot of effort into making the world as explorable and enjoyable as possible,
and also feel real. Like the fact that, like I said, the whole food thing. There's absolutely no reason to do that, other than the fact that it adds a nice dose of realism to the world.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that I'm sure somebody on the design team must have just gone, look, we've got all this stuff in the food court. We want to pick up frozen pizzas and maybe be able to use them as a weapon. Why not let them actually cook the pizzas and then eat them instead?
You can eat frozen pizzas,
yeah.
Right? How? Oh my god! Oh my god, that guy's high. Oh, I might be able to show. I want to show off the tennis racket. And the game's just like, hey, you can't use. Oh, baseball bat? Oh, wrong type of baseball bat. Because there are two types of baseball bats.
Yeah, one of which you can fire baseballs with, and the other one is just a swingy.
Yeah, you need the metal bat you can fire baseballs with. So picking up another one of Adam's
chainsaws.
At this point, we probably should like. Oh, talking about speeding up. Yeah. And see, this is why I've been able to get thingies. You mastered the disc. Oh.
Disembowel.
No, where's disembowel? Push towards the zombie front while simultaneously pressing X and A. Okay. Here's the best thing.
God, it works.
Yeah. Oh, there's a lot of he just gave up. So yeah, that's one of the things I've been kind of hoping to get before we finished. There is a EP sticker.
Fantastic.
Oh wow. Oh, I forgot about this. How could I forget about this? Oh, you can have so much fun with this game. So let's just check what other stuff they have in this hardware store. Just because. You know, there's the sort of thing like we didn't do this while we were going past. Hey, you got mail! Oh fuck. You got mail! Oh. I guess it was a build. Oh! Oh! You break the mailbox off the spit. How did it? How is it sticking to the what? What?
Did it just unphysics itself?
We've got the shovel. We haven't. Praying Fan literally just landed on my face.
Jeez.
So shovel, which we've seen. Where is it a push broom? This push broom works exactly like a. Oh yeah, push broom is very much similar to. Similar to a mailbox. Leo is having a bit of fun here in that his nightstand has decided to... Oh my Christ, I have messed up.
As ever, I have problems with going floppy early. Oh, that's a lot better.
Okay, and then I think that's all. Is there another PP sticker? No. Oop. Oh, yeah, I haven't shown this off. Oh my god. Like many other items in the game, you can stick it on people's heads. And you can get paint cans, which we've already seen. I think we've gone through everything in here. Okay. Let's... Oh. Psst. I could attack someone with a skylight. And here's some customers. Oh. There you go, that's what I thought would happen. Now let's go to Isabella and... We have never...
Let her know that shit is getting real.
By the power of this bloodstained machete I got from a emotionally stable, unstable old man. Stab it, dude! He says he uses it. Oh, that's melodramatic. As he says he uses a chainsaw. Okay, so I don't have to deal with these zombies, so I'm gonna go here. Where did my other chainsaw go? I had two, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
I mean, one's more than enough, but still. Okay, now I've just got to remember where... Wait, where is that? Huh. I didn't know that existed. Let's hope that I haven't screwed it up by not coming back here sooner. Okay then. I'm a moron. Though I don't really mind the fact that I took all that time to... Because we explored places we hadn't explored.
The military.
Mm-hmm.
They'll come, won't they? It's just like Santa Cabeza. The government wants to cover this up too.
Nothing changed at all. They'll never admit that their fault. They didn't at Santa Cabeza, and they won't now. She's right. If we die here, the evidence will be covered up, and the truth will stay in the shadows forever. Nothing will change. That's why we've got to survive. We'll let the military do their work. We'll let the military do their work, and then make our move. Okay, so we've literally just got to... So I was right. We've got to faff until 12, and then leave, which is irritating, to say the least.
Yeah, there should be a skip function for you to just say, right, can we just go ahead a bit, please?
Well, no, I guess, again, this is just free... You can look at this as free time to... what's it called? Free time to explore the map, which, you know, I have been doing. And it is interesting. But I think the fact that I did quite a lot of...
exploration earlier.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the security room. actually cute when the zombies just like just the way the zombies run when you throw them. Oh yeah, something I actually pointed out, which we've kind of ignored. Baby pissing statue.
Huh.
Fantastic.
Which is this is the thing. I think it's in Belgium, which is the little boy statue that pees. Don't know why it has to be a little boy, but. I just can't get that to work when I want it to.
Do be careful of the helicopter, by the way. It can still see you if you're there.
Okay, I'm just looking at this. The area that the
That's what happened to Aaron from Game Grumps when he was playing this game. He said he kept saying to Dan, "Oh, it can't see me if I'm beneath the cover of the trees," and then through the leaves of the tree came a missile.
So have you? I thought you hadn't watched this.
Oh no, I watched sort of like one quick clip of
them messing up.
on a Game Grumps compilation. And it was just that Aaron saying no, this won't happen, and then a missile proving him wrong.
Well, I guess I'm proven wrong as well, because I didn't think that would happen. Jesus Christ. Don't see much of I wonder if I still had the convict's gun that I could shoot down the helicopter. You know what I mean?
I think I know what you mean, yeah. I don't know, I don't think so. I think it might be like one of the submarines from Jack 2 where it's technically invulnerable.
Ow. You... Yeah, I don't want to die now. Oh yeah, one thing that's different between Chuck and Frank, which is kind of a weird thing that they put in, is that Chuck chugs his drinks slower than Frank. Like, the only time you can notice this back to back is in Dead Rising Off the Record, because in Dead Rising Off the Record you play you're playing as Frank. But if you play the game co-op, your co-op partner plays Chuck.
Huh.
And the cool thing is that Frank plays with his moveset from this game, and Chuck has a completely different moveset. Okay. A completely different moveset, which he plays in his, that plays when he plays him, which I think is quite cool. So you can have both of their usefulness, it's like their uses, you can make the most of both buff boys.
Huh. That's a nice. That is a nice little touch to give the different characters different movesets.
Emergency backup.
I love the fact that I can disembowel people. Like, Jesus Christ.
Karate chop.
What's karate chop? I know what it is, like, but I mean, like, how do you do it? Karate chop. Properly trained fist. Press X to unleash attack on zombies behind Frank. Wait, so you just press X? Jesus. autoing. It reminds me of Kindle. Our beautiful Kindle Mooncake. I can't believe it. He's gone. I love that guy.
Do you think he got out with Otis, or do you think he's just dead?
I think he may be captured by the thingies. Oh, no, I don't care about your note. Screw your note. Screw your note. Fuck you, Otis. Fuck you, Otis. I hate you. I hate you, Otis. The funny thing is, if you beat the game and like do the best ending, you get when you beat the game and get different or do different certain prerequisites, you can get special weaponry. And for example, you can get the rest of Mega Man's armor, which doesn't do anything, but it's cool. And you can also get, I'm only saying this because I don't think I'll be able to show it off, is you can also get an actual Mega Buster.
Huh.
You know, like he has the Mega Buster that shoots out
little plastic foam balls.
Yeah,
you
actually shoot
an
out
energy one.
Yeah, you actually shoot out proper energy blasts that eat through
Armor.
I was going to say they eat through psychopaths. So, right. Since I've literally just got to wait here until 12, I think we're going to cut off the recording here and let's just have a wait.